Hey loves, it's Britt, and in this video I'm continuing my Sun Through the Houses series in Synastry. In this video I'm going to talk about what it means to have your sun falling into someone's 10th house in Synastry or their sun falling into your 10th house in Synastry. So this one does tend to be a pretty significant overlay. It tends to be a significant relationship of some kind. The sun person could even be seen as someone who has a powerful influence or effect on the 10th house person's idea of who they are in the public eye, and also their highest calling and career. The sun person can even at times take on a bit of like a parental role, and the house person could actually even be healing like a father issue or a mother issue. There's controversy around which, if it's the 10th or the 4th house that represents the mother or the father, but I feel like it's a bit of both. The 10th house does have a lot to do with the family lineage and upbringing, but on a more colder level than the 4th house. It's more to do with the family's ideas of what is right and good. So it's also common, and I mean, it could go both ways depending on the aspects that are being made to this person's sun, but usually the sun person is someone who makes the house person feel powerful or feel like, as far as how the family would see the sun person, that they are with someone important or they're with someone special. Okay, interestingly enough, with the 10th house overlays in Synastries, is that in Synastry it can sometimes feel like you're with a celebrity, and this one, Sun or Venus probably in the 10th, is going to be the strongest manifestation of that. The house person can literally feel like they are with some celebrity where they want to show them off in the public eye, and they feel proud. They feel like having this person is like an accomplishment. Now, if this is a business relationship or a friendship, that same quality can be present, although it'll be like in a different way. Like this will be that friend that you want to take lots of selfies with, or that person at your work that you feel like, you know what, they can help me rise to the top at this job. There's something about their presence that if I get closer to them, I'm going to be, climbing that ladder of success, right? So there is a potential for certain people with this overlay where this can be a more superficial energy, because for some people, it could feel like someone is using someone to increase their status. So, but really, it's not necessarily that. It can seem like that for sure with the way that the sun person is being shown off, but really it's that the sun person exemplifies through their identity and their ego expression, their most basic natural expression of their light, right? Their sun is really showing the house person of who they can be, right? Who they could be at their highest expression, their highest calling, as shown by the midheaven, the 10th house. So if the person's sun is conjunct to the midheaven, this is going to be 10 times stronger, but it's still going to be felt no matter where it is in the 10th house. So the sun person can end up being a pivotal person on the house person's evolution and journey. Like the house person can feel like there's two chapters of their life, before the sun person and after. Okay, and that can be the level of power and influence that the sun person has over their life. And there can be a sort of practical fantasy about the sun person where we idolize them in the sense that they feel like some celebrity, but also, unless there's some crazy Neptune stuff going on, we aren't actually not seeing them clearly. In some cases, we might actually see the sun person better than they can see themselves in regards to their sun. So the 10th house person can help the sun person bring out the highest embodiment of that sun placement, okay? Now, if there's hard aspects to that person's sun in the synastry, then this is when we can have a relationship that it's all very public with the 10th house. So it could be a scandal. It could be that in regards to the relationship, the sun person is maybe seen in a more negative light. And like people could see the relationship, they could see the influence that the sun person has on the 10th house person, and it could be seen as a negative thing. If we've got, squares to Pluto or Uranus or something going on, there's that potential that the sun person's ego and the way the sun person is in regards to the house person is put on display, and there's some type of scandal or there's some type of very public thing going on there in the relationship. So with 10th house overlay, specifically sun, because it is the most powerful, everything is on display. So also with that, on a more positive sense, the relationship can be very public. There is definitely a feeling like, specifically the house person, but also the sun person too, they want to show off this relationship. They want to make it public. They want to change your relationship status on Facebook. And but you could have something else going on in the reverse overlay where like I've had it before. So you could have someone's sun falling in your 10th and you want to make the relationship public, but then your sun is falling in their 12th and they don't, because they want to keep it a secret. So you have to look at the reverse overlay as well to see, how this is going both ways, right? Because you could have that. But usually with a strong 10th house overlay like this one, there is something that both people, even, it is both, feel like the relationship is enhancing to their ego expression, and they do feel like they've got this piece of arm candy or this celebrity or this trophy wife or husband, and there is an element of that, which actually for certain Taurus or Capricorn placement people or energies can be very attractive and very durable and be that dream man or dream woman relationship that can be hard to find again without a significant midheaven or 10th house overlay such as this. So yeah, it's a very powerful one for these reasons. The house person can end up growing into a higher version of themselves and becoming who they're meant to be, and vice versa. The sun person is really given a platform to shine where like they're on a stage, and like the house person can even see them as like a father figure or a leader. Like they can really bring out the leadership qualities in the sun person. So it's a really good ego boost. It's really good for their confidence. They really are going to like that feeling of being on display. And yeah, like I said, the house person can want to make things public because, yeah, they feel that they've found this special person. Ooh, there's a bee right there. Don't come and sting me. And so that can be a powerful aphrodisiac. And there is a sort of feeling that we've had a similar upbringing with this one, where we've had similar messages from our family lineage. Like maybe we've even grown up similarly in some way. Maybe our father was similar or our mother was similar. There's some thread of commonality in the way that we've been brought up, and so there is like more agreement on what life is, okay, because of those early messages. So that's another area that can be compatible when we have a sun in the 10th house overlay, is that we've somehow, even if we haven't, but like somehow we have been given similar messages about life from our childhood. So there is this sense or this feeling that the family would approve. And then if there's hard aspects to the sun person's sun, then maybe we are wrong and the family does not approve and there's a scandal or something. But yeah, that isn't necessarily relevant to us because we feel like we have found this special person who's worthy of being shown off to the world, and they're helping us become who we're really meant to be in this lifetime. So this can also be very helpful for career as well. If this is a business relationship, the house person is gaining a lot of clarity on their true highest calling. They could even make a significant career change by being in the presence or being in a relationship with someone whose sun is in their 10th house. It's like a get real kind of energy, you know, get real on what you're really here for, what you're really here to do. This overlay will bring that. So super powerful stuff. It's not the most emotional overlay because of those reasons and classifications that we might have, where we're more seeing the person as a means to rise up to our highest self, which it's not unemotional, but it's just not, it's not flowery and romantic or anything like that. It's deep, it's Saturnian, the 10th house being naturally ruled by Saturn. It's serious. It does tend to be significant in whichever way that it shows up. So yeah, I'd love to know your experience of this one. Was it like this? Was it not like this? Let me know, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.